Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rukakadash, double honors and salutations to the others and apostle, but Mr. Well, and to that carry on the Falcons, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Yeah, this bitterness, man, it's getting, it's getting serious, for the folks that drank the Kool-Aid, and, this what happens, man, when the centurions and, the so-called, colleagues working as firefighters and EMTs and all that, construction workers, you name it, working for the state, working for the city, working for the country, can no longer take the the bitterness of being forced to go along with the with the Jap agenda. This is what happens, They stand there and make their presence felt. But it doesn't change anything, man. It's only going to lead to chaos. And that's how the Lord Yahweh Bashim Kakadash has orchestrated it. There's going to be violence in Canada, violence in America, violence in Mexico. Everywhere the elites have set up shop, there's going to be violence over there. Even in Saudi Arabia too, man, there's going to be violence because people are going to realize how messed up the whole situation is. All right, violence in the UK, violence in Greece, in Spain, Italy, Ireland, Scotland, Nigeria, even in Ghana, South Africa, Egypt, Morocco, the so-called state of Israel. There's going to be violence, man, all over the whole earth because the Lord has to stir up that spirit of internal combustion, that so-called civil war sentiment, all right? And then you're still going to have World War III that has to take place, all right? So the Spirit of the Lord is going to shake it up, man, So don't be surprised, man, when the Lord start to make things happen on a chaotic scale, all right? So I'm going to read some quick precepts from the book of Ecclesiastes, man. It's just this incident of this cops just standing up and protesting the mandates, you know, even in New York City, even over there in California, the LAPD don't want to go along, but hey, I thought they were, were bad, were badasses, that knew how to, fight crime, but now they're getting that wake-up call, and making fun of the Lord on the highways and byways and all that. So it just shows you, man, that the words of the Lord are on point, and there is no way to disprove what we've said according to the gospel of the Lord HaMashiach Yahushai. So, from the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14, I will read. It says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. So that 9 to 5 lifestyle, waiting for the paycheck, is all vain lifestyle. It's not the normal life. It's just a tyrannical lifestyle that people are getting getting used to. That they're caving into. That they're conforming to. All right. Because the Lord has already said that we're going to eat our bread defiled among the heathen. So till the Lord HaMashiach Yahushua delivers us, we just have to, ride this oppression, and you just gotta ride it out because it's not easy, man. Being oppressed, and another day, you just gotta pray to the Lord, to give you the integrity to stand firm when that hour of temptation comes. All right. So that vexation of spirit, man, it's getting to these so-called first responders, man. Even nurses too, nurses, doctors, lawyers, teachers, folks that have been forced to go along with the jab mandate. It's just going to create another chaotic environment, and then you have bus drivers quitting in droves because they don't want to go along with it. And what does the so-called governor think about doing? Getting the National Guard, to drive school buses, you know. So that's why we're here, you know, to witness these things. That what the Lord has said are on point, all right. And then verse 15 says that that which is crooked cannot be made straight. So Babylon, aka America, aka the rulership of these elite Edomites that control the EU, that control the world, these so-called Zionists, it cannot be reasoned with, man. The Lord Yahweh has to destroy it. It's a crooked, a crooked rulership, all right? What's more crooked than a serpent? And that's it, man. These are the descendants of the so-called serpent, you know. And the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai is just revealing who they are on a daily basis. And that which is wanting cannot be numbered. So this society is not worth, saving by the Lord. The Lord has to get rid of this rulership of Esau. All right. So all these people protesting is not going to change anything. The Lord is just going to do away the society, and they're going to be judged according to their nationality, according to what the Lord has already set in stone for them. That's why we pray for the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua to have mercy on us. Brothers that go out there on the highways and byways, all right? And Luke chapter 10, verse 17, it proves to you that no matter how hard you try to tell people, they won't believe you until the Lord shows them signs. And these are the signs you see on the screen here, all right? So the book of Luke chapter 10 verse 17 is what happened after the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua blessed his other 70 disciples to, to preach the gospel. And this 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. And that represents Esau's rulership, the elite of Esau, all right? Their dominion on the face of the earth. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy. And that's the reason why we have this gospel, all right? To counteract and to dominate the agenda of the enemy, the so-called New World Order agenda, all the lies they put out on TV. They're just getting crushed every single day with the gospel of the Lord, And when you filter the events of this world, through the scriptures, then you understand that the words of the Lord, they are pure, tried, and true, all right? And nothing shall by any means hurt you. Yeah, because the protection that you have is from the Lord, okay? And then, notwithstanding in this, rejoice not, that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. And that right there is a perfect confirmation right there. In addition to the 12 disciples and these 70, wow. Then you have the 1/3 and the elect. So it's just beautiful, man. Sometimes you just get so excited that you lose your train of thought. But nonetheless, hey, you still have to preach on, keep on preaching the gospel, man. It's really really important, man, to know that what these people are fighting for. Yeah, man, it's not going to hold water, because the gospel of the Lord is worth fighting for, you know. asking for a living wage is not gonna, bring anyone closer to salvation. But when you stand for the gospel of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, you don't worry about your wages. You don't worry about your accommodation. You already know that at the end of the day, the Lord will provide something for you. All right. So when you get tied up with a system of oppression, this is what happens. All right. You are betrayed and you are disappointed. You know, and folks just commit suicide left and right. They go on a rampage. All right. So that's what a lot of cops spaz out, man, because they don't know how to handle the oppression within their so-called department. you know, they see the corruption, they see the evil in the so-called federal agencies. They just keep quiet and just wait around the corner just to collect their so-called pension. But now, how you gonna collect your pension and enjoy it with your so-called grandchildren when your whole family, grandpa, grandma, the grandson, the son, nieces, uncles, they're being compelled to take the jab. So it just shows you that it's just a waste of time. You know, trying to uphold a society that doesn't care about righteousness. So the book of Matthew chapter 12 verses 25 to 26 says that and Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. That's what America is turning into. And not just America, you got Canada, you've got the EU also, all right? And China is going the same way too, you know? Everywhere you have this mandate being pushed forward, it has to collapse, all right? So you can imagine how great that collapse is going to be when the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua adds the finishing touches to it, all right? So, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand, all right? And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Yeah. So what's gonna happen, man? And Canada is just a province of the UK, and same thing with America. You know, even South America is a province of the so-called span of Spain, and those countries in West Africa, North Africa, South Africa, even the Middle East. Those are all provinces of the so-called, you know, uh, rulers of the EU. They own those places. All right, and even China too. You know, China, Japan, those are all provinces of the elite. So you can imagine what's going to happen when the Lord Hamashiach crushes their power. Yeah, so that's what we're looking forward to in these days, man. There is no freedom for those that have rode the wave of oppression, man. And the Lord Hamashiach just has to destroy them with the system. All right, and it's going to be messy, it's going to be ugly, and that's what we tell our people, man. Don't put your trust in a system that's about to collapse. And folks just go around, yelling and screaming conspiracy theory this, conspiracy theorist that. But hey, it's what it is, man. That's why the men of the Lord are not phased by all the propaganda they try to generate about so-called black identity extremists because they're desperate, to find another boogeyman. And the Lord is not going to allow them to do so because what did the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua say? He said that the names of his servants, name of his disciples, are written in the book of life. So what's the problem that these folks can understand? So that's the whole, lesson right there, Kim. Just have to share that with people, with people that are much more inclined, Israelites, that are inclined to hearing this gospel. So Abarat Zakim, we keep on pushing, we keep on enduring on to the end. Ba'ashim Abashai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, Shalom.